G'day folks, Tony again here for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown. Okie dokie. We have just had a muton throw a grenade at us here. Aaron and Rita getting hit by the blast of it. We've got a muton berserker charging in. We still have Johnson and Steve, our two snipers, back here through the door. And all of that is in service of slowly but surely making our way through this vast temple ship on the way to the final confrontation here at the end of this video game. Let's see how we go. We're trying to get through it all clearly without anyone dying, but most importantly, Aaron, as a psionic, is the volunteer who activated the device required to get to the final mission, and if Aaron dies, then the whole thing is done. Okay. So now that we've got that lore dump out of the way, let's see if we can't find a way to take down this berserker, which I think is probably our first objective. So the berserker's bearing down here on Zhang particularly. I'm also kind of in the firing line. If we can flush this berserker through and get them to charge a little bit, I think that would be good. It's just a matter of finding a spot where we can get a line of sight shot that's going to draw it away substantially and also not leave our characters exposed in a bad position. And to be honest, the options that we've got here aren't particularly good. What to do. Do I have mind control? I do here somewhere. There we go. Johnson's got some mind control, so we might give that a go. I'll get out of here. How can that not have line of sight? It's a big old pile of bullshit, folks. But fine, seeing as we can't do anything. We'll just get ourselves a reload. Rita's running short on ammunition. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. This is quite daft and heavily risky, but that's fine. Yeah, take that. Okay. Oh, that worked way better than I thought it would. Good work, team. All right, let's have a look at cover here. I think Zhang is still in cover. Yes, indeed. Should have a reasonable shot there. Better than nothing. Damn it. Yeah, that wasn't the best. Not the best, Zhang, but that's fine. Let's try again. Zhang, you are off my Christmas list. Who have we got left? We've got Aaron and we've got me, I think. Yeah. Alright, what's going to happen if we do this? 100% to hit. Okay. And that leaves me with a shot that I can take. And I think, given what's happening here, we want to get ourselves into a position where we have a pretty good chance of taking this thing down. And we're done. Good. Glad that worked because we have a couple of characters there who are badly exposed. Particularly Aaron. That was a bit daft of me, but okay. Who that isn't Aaron has a med kit that we can use to heal Aaron. Because I don't want to heal Aaron on himself because he can heal for 8. Which is bad overkill. Considering how many hit points he has. So Steve's got a med kit. Saying you can reload. Who else has a med kit? Johnson has a med kit. Johnson, I think you're it. For doing some healing. So let's get that happening. Yeah.
Don't move, you'll be fine.
You will be fine, I hope. Rita, let's push ahead just a little bit. I think we have to go down. Where do we get to here? We've got to go down those stairs. Ugh. Not a fan. Maybe we can move forward here and have a bit of a glimpse into this scary void and see what we can see. Let's move some other people first. There's a very quick jump down there onto the floor. I think we need to do some reloading for quite a few folks here. Steve, it would be good for you to reload too, but you're quite a ways behind. So let's move you up with the rest of the squad. Rita, let's also give you a reload.
Reloaded.
Aaron, you're looking pretty well off for ammo. Just shift you ahead a tiny bit. You can go into Overwatch for us. Yeah, alright. Looks like we can drop down off the edge there according to those movement boundary lines. So, Rita, how far can you get? Not far enough. Not far enough for a lot of folks here by the looks of it. Okay, right. We might start with you, Zane. You can get a fair way there. Just do a real long dash for us. Potentially a hazardous decision. What was I just saying? Yeah, thanks, thanks, Brain Boss. I'm down with that. Alright, what does this do? This rift ability. See, what would be mighty handy here would be to know where I'm actually able to get shot from. None of that is heavy cover, which is not good. What's the best plan of action? It's probably not to get Aaron in the line of fire. I can get awfully close. Awfully close to those things, though. There's 2 of them. That's the real pain. You know what? If ever there was a case where my super duper rockets come in handy, I think this is probably it. Can I get far enough to shoot there is the problem. And at the moment, no, I cannot. However, I should be able to get myself into a position where I can fire them next turn. Let's do a little bit of a test here. I'm going to move Aaron to here. Can I see anything from there? Apparently I can't. So line of sight in this map is not intuitive, and I'm finding it quite frustrating. Create a devastating psionic storm. See, I don't even know if a psionic storm affects these things, but you know what? I'm about to find out. It does! Yay! What's the cooldown on that thing? 5 turns, alright, sure. Zhang, I'm worried about you, buddy. Entirely through my own doing, of course, but that's fine. What about down here? What can I see from here? That's good, because if I had line of sight from there, that would feel very odd. But it would make about as much sense as every other damn thing, so... Gonna get Johnson onto that pistol overwatch. So in theory, what we've got here is just Zhang in the line of fire, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. And Rita, we might start you down the side here on the path to doing something rash, which is more or less your MO. Get me on Overwatch, and let's see what happens to Zhang. Sorry. Not great. Sorry, Zhang. Taking care of business. I'm assuming those were the drones getting knocked about. All right, so I'm going to call that a roaring success, and I'm going to claim that my plan worked perfectly all along, which was to pin both of those things down by giving them an easy target, being Zhang, who can now get a good chunk of healing from Aaron, who just dropped that substantially powerful rift right on top of everybody. So Aaron, let's use your super duper healing powers to give Zhang a bit of a boost. So that was it was a pretty heavy hit there. Definitely worth 8 hit points of healing. Thank you, Aaron. All right, I'm up on high. We'll get me on Overwatch. And let's get Rita to move along a tad. Where can we get to here? That isn't garbage. See, if I'm working under the assumption that this is a series of challenges that the boss alien is pinning us to, kind of room by room arena style, then I could make an assumption that nothing else is going to appear in this room and I could just charge ahead. But we've come this far with this squad, not having lost any soldiers, that it would be a real drag to me right now if we lost one because I make a dumb assumption about progression through the last map of the video game. So I'm not going to. You're just going to have to watch me ponder along little by little. I guess what I'm saying is, isn't it a good thing that you can watch videos at double speed on YouTube? Winky face. Alright. Now, where to go? Do we keep going along the side here, or do we go up the giant ramp? I don't like that giant ramp for cover, so along the side it is, and let's move everyone all along the same side. To a straight boring run here, I think. I'm really glad that I had that rift ability on cooldown. Sorry, not on cooldown. When we got to that room, if I'd been daft and used it earlier, you know, maybe on a couple of those sectoids, wouldn't have been great. What else do we have to go here? We've got... No. Yep, that's the one. Me! What am I doing all the way up there? Just going to take the shortcut. Nice. Alright, let's keep it moving, folks.
Eyes on target.
What? How? When? Where? Who?
Incoming over here.
Well, that was fortunate. Clearly a case of me not remembering that there's another enemy out there. This is what happens when you play... this is what happens when you play a video game a little bit at a time with longish stretches in between. I think it's a run and gun time here. Let's move Rita all the way up here and try and shotgun this thing as best we can. Flush isn't going to help us right now. Perfect, Rita. It's exactly what I wanted. Good job. Good job. Telekinetic field. What's that going to do? Protective field. For allies, it's sure. It's not really going to help. In this case... Might come in handy later, though. Okay. Can apparently see from there. At least everyone's in cover there at the present point in time. But the rest of us aren't, and potentially going to get flanked. So, Johnson, I want you where we can get squad sight on the next turn. Aaron, I think you're far enough back that you're okay, but I want to get you in cover. So let's do that. And that's that. Oh dear, there's more than one of them. So they didn't get activated at all. Oh no. No. This is bad. This is super bad. Super duper bad. Alright, thankfully Steve not getting shot at again. So there was no activation for those enemies. So I guess that means that I had seen them before and I'd just forgotten about them? Which seems silly and dumb, but is obviously what happened. So let's get amongst it, because I don't like what they just did to Steve. Oh, Rita's so close. So close. Johnson, you're in a good position to get a squad sight shot on this one. Please don't miss. You weren't listening to me. It's not what I said. I said don't miss. Don't miss again. Oh, get out of here.
Adjusting sights.
Yeah, you do that. Okay. Aaron can't see anything. I also can't see anything. Steve is in a bad way. Steve needs healing. So as long as I get a heal on Steve, I think he'll be alright. And in the meantime, Steve, because you haven't moved yet, you're in a prime position to try doing something about this. So let's take care of that thing first. Yeah. We've got double tap, so let's also now try something about this. Oh, I like the look of this. Yeah. Don't make Steve angry is the lesson there, I think. Healing time. I am badly worried that we're going to run out of super heals here from Aaron. I've been a little reckless.
Nothing's broken.
or unfortunate with some of the positioning here. Going to have to take it a little bit easy, I think, as we continue on our way. Hopefully there aren't another 2 heavy mutons hiding off to the side anywhere. There's only one way to find that out. All right. Still have 3 rockets left though, so I'm taking that as a hopeful sign. Okay, Rita, I think you're first. What's the best way forward? Oh, you can't get far enough to... Ugh, I don't like that. I don't like it at all, but there, it looks good to me. So it looks like we got a... You can see a long way down to the Earth there. Presumably this ship floating high in orbit. Doesn't look a lot high from here right now. And we've got ourselves... God, this thing is just stupidly big. We're getting close, folks. We're getting close to the end area. Ugh. Right. Who needs reloads and or other things? Think we're probably as good as we're going to get at the present moment with our healing, with our hit points and so on. Steve's still, well, I still don't like that, Steve. I think I'm going to get you to drop a heal on yourself, actually, for another 4 hit points. I just don't like the lack of depth in your hit point pool. Not a good thing. That's also not great, but it is better, and better is what we're going to have to settle with for now. So I think that means we've got 1 heal left on Johnson. Maybe, or maybe not. We've got 1 heal left on Aaron, and that's kind of it. So I think we're going to get ourselves in a position here where we're going to have somewhat reduced capacity to get things done, because I'm going to be tentative in moving anyone forward and putting him into the line of fire. Not good, particularly because I can't remember how hefty this final fight is, but I imagine it's going to be rather demanding. Okay, let's not make the same mistake we just made before by dashing somebody directly into exposing an enemy. It's kind of what we did twice in a row. I think I want to just get through this. It's been like 3 months. Pardon me. Maybe a little more than 3 months on this Let's Play series, which is not an inconsiderable investment of time. And, you know, emotional energy. Trying to keep me and Steve and Aaron and Rita alive, and more or less adopting 2 people who, for all purposes, are kind of core squad now as well. Zhang and Johnson have been with us for such a long time.
I'm ready.
All right, more overwatching, please. Thank you very much. Do you need a reload, Aaron? You don't, and your rift is back up, so that's good to know. I don't like this long run that we're going to have to go on here. Which is why we're going to send Rita on it first, because Rita has lightning reflexes. Nothing, huh? Okay. Another doorway that I don't seem to be able to see. which I'm assuming is where that shadow is coming from. I'm not doing it. I'm not running through that thing when I can't see through it. It's nonsense and you can't make me. So let's pack people in here so that we can storm through the breach. Next turn. Sniper's a long way behind, so that's par for the course. Don't look down, folks. It's a long fall. One well-placed rocket right now would do us all in. I hope the aliens aren't paying attention. Sure. Good. Well done, everyone. Alright. So what have we got coming up ahead here? We've got the bottleneck that we're at. Then we've got a lowered kind of area. It looks like maybe... What are these things? Are there statues in there or something? I don't know. Some weird looking shapes here. So a long bottleneck, a little bit of a sunken area with some raised platforms around the side, which already has me nervous about flanking and how many different things are going to be shooting at us from many angles with no cover and only one health kit left. And then this large dais up the top here, which I'm assuming is going to be where the final boss is. We're so close. We are in fact so close that based on the recording clock, that is all the time we have for this part of the Let's Play. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when more episodes are released. And please let a friend know if you think they might enjoy this. And come back again soon for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown.